Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. We are in week 6 of our London Bulldogs franchise and we are taking on the 1-4 New York Giants. So, last episode which I uploaded earlier today, we beat the Philadelphia Eagles 50-3, which I will have the link to the video in the description. Check out this surprising defensive ranks. We're number 1 in defense. We've only allowed 2 touchdowns, which were first in the league for allowing touchdowns. 18 sacks, which were 4th. Takeaways 25, which were at number 1. And red zone percentage 33%, which were at number 1. So our top player is Saquon Barkley of the Giants. So he's had 5 rushing touchdowns this season, so he knows what his game plan is. So, without further ado, we'll show you the team uniforms that both teams will be wearing, and we'll see you guys at kickoff. Alright, for the visiting New York Giants, they will be wearing their home jerseys, their royal blue jerseys with white pants, blue socks, and white with blue shoes. So, we're going to be wearing white for home for the second time this season. So we're probably going to wear white at home maybe 2, maybe 3 times a year in London, because the Dallas Cowboys, they got to wear their navy blue jerseys, which they very rarely wear. The New York Giants, they got to wear their 2000s alternate red jerseys and their home uniforms, and to be announced for the other team. So without further ado, we'll see you at kickoff.
And the London Bulldogs taking on Daniel Jones and the New York Giants.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is kickoff time here in London, England, here at Wembley Stadium. So the New York Giants are ready to return this kickoff, and they are going to get stopped at the 32-yard line. This is going to be a first down and 10. We get to see the New York Giants offense step onto the field for the first time, featuring Daniel Jones, their quarterback. So this will be a first and 10 from the 32. Jones, he gets sacked by Dante Hightower, the former New England Patriots linebacker. So our game day goal has to have at least 3 sacks defensively. So that's a 2nd and 14. Dante Hightower with his first sack of the season. So Saquon Barkley, the Penn State product, claims a reception. Kelechi Osmel of the New York Giants O-line appears to be down and hurt. We don't know what their injury is as of yet. So first down and 10 from the 43. Saquon Barkley running the ball, gains about a yard on that play. And he scored 1 touchdown last week. So this will be a 2nd and 9 now here for the New York Giants. So they're trying to think about a strategic game plan that they hopefully will not lose another game. And it is, I think, Sterling Shepard who claimed that reception. So it's 13 yards. He's wearing number 3 this season. So it's kind of weird how, like, the wide receivers can now wear single-digit numbers. Like, in the past, it wasn't allowed, unless if it was college football, but this is the pros. And they did have strict number policies. So Evan Ingram claims that reception. They're down at the 32. First down and 10 for the New York Giants. So he's had 1 reception, 11 yards on that gain. So first down and 10. Saquon Barkley runs the ball. He only gained about 3 yards on that play. So that will be a 2nd and 7 now for the New York Giants. So they're thinking about passing the ball. So if they get a first down and they don't, Ryan Kerrigan, the former Washington Redskins linebacker, makes that sack there on 3rd down and 13. So this is Kerrigan's first sack. We recently signed him over the offseason. The ball is fumbled, and Chase Young makes that fumble recovery, and this means Ben Roethlisberger gets to step onto the field for the first time in today's episode. So we're going to have Ben Roethlisberger play for the first half, and then second half, we will have Joe Flacco as our quarterback. So we're going to put in some AJ Green and some Larry Fitzgerald. So we got to make this quick. We don't want to get penalized for the false start. So Giants got their first turnover of the game, and Larry Fitzgerald claims it reception, jukes that out, gets it into the end zone on that very first drive, and it's now going to be a 7-0 lead for the Bulldogs. So London leads it 7-0. Roethlisberger passed to Fitzgerald for a TD. All right, first down and 10 from the 27. Daniel Jones handing this off to Saquon Barkley. He gets stopped there at the 30. Second down and 7 for a gain of 3. So we're going to blitz here at the 30-yard line. So second down and 7. And it looks like that they're going to run the ball. Actually, they're going to throw it. And he throws it a little too deep there that time. So this will be a third down and 7. And there's only 30 seconds to go in the first quarter here in London. So he makes an incomplete pass. So that will be a 4th and 7. Great job by the Bulldogs defense that time. So making that pass deflection happen. So 4th and 7. Golden Tate ready to return this punt return. And I think it was last episode that we had a kickoff return for a touchdown, not a punt return for a touchdown. But I was thinking of somebody else there that time. So we're going to put in some Alshon Jeffrey. So this will be a first down and 10. 16 seconds to go. Roethlisberger back to pass. And he's going to fire this one out to Alshon Jeffrey. Uses that juke move. And he gets stopped at the 31. We'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, first down and 10 from the 31. Roethlisberger, he's ready to fire this one out to Alshon Jeffrey. So he gets stopped there at the 7. So that's going to be a first and goal. So we're actually just going to do a simple X-slant route here on first and goal. So we're at the 7. Roethlisberger ready to throw this one out. He throws it to Alshon Jeffrey. Gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. So this will be Alshon Jeffrey's first touchdown of the season. And it's now going to be 14-0. There was a fumble on the kickoff. So Gronk was lucky there that he recovered. So this is going to be a first down and 10. So they lose the ball, the New York Giants. So they returned this one. They got knocked out. And Gronk was very lucky there that time that he recovered. Because if they didn't, the Giants would have had possession of the football. So New York already has 2 turnovers in London. So Roethlisberger, we're actually going to run the ball with him. So he is actually going to get a first down for a gain of 13 yards on that play. So we already have nearly 300 rushing yards this season, about 288 to be exact. And Roethlisberger, he's ready to fire this one out, and he completes it for a first and goal. So we're actually going to do the spike on that play. Didn't necessarily work, but I would not have accredited that play for this type on first and goal. So he is going to fire this one out, and Gronk gets a touchdown. This will be Gronk's 5th touchdown of the season, 100th career receiving touchdown for him, and it's now going to be 21-0 there, and we'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. Alright, this is going to be a 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Mark Ingram runs that into the end zone for a touchdown. 318 offensive rushing yards this season. And Mark Ingram gets his 4th one on the year. So we're actually going to do a 2-point conversion. So we're going to hand this off to Frank Gore, and he gets this into the end zone. So it's now a 29-0 lead. Alright, so we took a little break there. 1st down and 10, 21-yard line. Daniel Jones throws this one out. That's an incompletion. That will be a 2nd and 10. So they're at the 21-yard line. 27 seconds to go. And it looks like Daniel Jones almost could have got it intercepted, but he was lucky there that he didn't get it an INT, but our defense likes the word INT. So Saquon Barkley, they don't get the 1st down exactly, as it's going to be 4th and 2. We'll see you guys in the 2nd half, right after this field goal. So question is, will the New York Giants get that field goal? The answer will be a yes, so it's now 29-3. Alright, it is kickoff time here in London to begin the 2nd half. So T.Y. Hilton, he's ready to return this kickoff, and he gets stopped there at the 32. So Joe Flacco will be our quarterback for the 2nd half. So we're going to use an X-slant route here on 1st and 10. Flacco, he's back to pass. And he's going to fire this one out to his main receiver, Alshon Jeffrey, who seems to still be on his feet. So he gets stopped there at the 42, 2 for 2, 45 yards on that play. And that's a 1st down and 10. So we're going to actually change up our offensive game plan. We're not going to use the I form for this play. We're going to use the pistol formation pass play on 1st and 10. So Flacco fires this one out to Zach Ertz, and Zach Ertz jumps into the end zone, and that's a touchdown, 42-yarder, and that will be his 4th touchdown reception on the year. So the New York Giants trail this 36-3. Alright, we're going to use the zone coverage on 1st down and 10 at the 36. So he hands this off to Saquon Barkley, loses 1 yard on that. Well, in other words, does not necessarily lose nor gain any yards on that play. 2nd down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Hands this off to Saquon Barkley, and he did not lose nor gain any yards on that play. So this drive for the Giants, I mean, running-wise, Barkley has not gained a yard, and it's picked off, and Jason McCourty claims that interception, so this will be his 2nd one on the season, because he made his pick 6, one of the pick 6s this season. So, interestingly, 20th career interception, and this will now be the 1st turnover of the game. Will be a turnover for the New York Giants. So Flacco fires this one out to Zach Ertz. He uses that juke move, gets stopped at the 32. 110 yards for Flacco in this game. So this is an impressive game plan here. We're going to use some Leonard Fournette, and we're going to use some halfback inside zone. 254 passing yards. We're almost at 260 there. So this is something interesting and anticipating that I want to see along the way. Gain of 14 yards by Leonard Fournette, as this will be a 1st down. So I'm going to change it up. I'm going to put in some Larry Fitzgerald. So we're going to use a quick slant route here. 1:34 to go in the 3rd quarter. Flacco, and we're in the red zone. So Fitzgerald gets that touchdown, 5th touchdown of the year for him, and it's now going to be 43-3. All right, first down and 10 from the 34, 126 to go. And it's Saquon Barkley who runs the ball, so he gained about a yard on that play, so this will be a 2nd and 9. Daniel Jones trying to think of a passing game plan, so he's going to throw that one out to Darius Slayton. That's going to be a 1st and 10, so they're going to move the chains here. He has 2 receptions already in this game. And 1st and 10 from the 47. So Sterling Shepard gets stopped at the 47. So we're going to blitz here. We're going to use the edge to end this 3rd quarter. So it's 2nd and 5 now. And we are on top of our game right now. So Saquon Barkley gets that 1st down. We'll see you guys in the 4th quarter. Zone coverage, 1st and 10, 42-yard line. So Daniel Jones, he is going to actually throw this one out to Sterling Shepard. So he gets that 1st down at the 31. So this will be a 1st and 10. We're going to use the zone coverage here. 3:35 to go in the 4th. And Daniel Jones has not scored a touchdown already, but there is a flag on the play whatsoever. And let's see what that is on. It is actually a roughing the passer, so it's on London because the Bulldogs are on defense. Tony Jefferson makes that penalty. I thought it was going to be, I knew it was on our defense, that penalty, but anyways, at second glance, I thought it was a holding call by the New York Giants. So you know how I am with holding calls. If it's over the 1st down, I accept. If it's behind the 1st down line, I decline. So they're at the 12-yard line, 2:54 to go. And they're going to run this one out. He gets stopped at the 2, a gain of 10. And this will be a 1st and goal. So the Giants are trying to get their 1st touchdown of the game. And the Giants, they haven't been looking too good all season. So he gets stopped there at the 1, a gain of 1 yard on that play. So 2nd and goal. We're going to use the goal line formation here for our defense. And the goal is to stop them. And from 1 yard out, Saquon Barkley gets that touchdown. So it's now going to be at 43-10. The kick was blocked. And this will eventually be kickoff for the New York Giants. So they kick this one off. London is about to return. So T.Y. Hilton is ready to return this kickoff. So he's going to get stopped there at the 32. All right, 2nd and 4. Flacco throwing this one out to Zach Ertz. Gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. And it's now going to be his 5th receiving touchdown on the year. And we're actually going to use a 2-point conversion here. We're actually going to use the goal line. And we're going to use some Frank Gore to run the ball in. So it's now going to be 51-9. All right, 1st down and 10. Daniel Jones throws this one out to Evan Ingram. That's going to be a 1st down, 14 for 21, and he only has 1 INT in this game. Saquon Barkley just ran the ball for their only touchdown, and the PAT was blocked. So we knew that's why our defense is proven to be one of the greatest, because we know how to block field goals. So that's something good there, and PATs. So they're going to throw this one out to Darius Slayton, 43-yard line. And with only 30-some seconds to go, I don't think they're going to catch up at this point because they're at the 43. They're not going to catch up to us. So we're going to get our 6th victory of the year. And within a couple of weeks, so in a couple of weeks will probably be the playoff. We'll show you the playoff tournament And William Jackson III claims that INT. So that's going to be a first down and 10 at the 28. So I'm going to go to my recent plays and go back to the 4 verticals pass play. Giants already have 5 turnovers in this game. So their offense isn't one of the greatest so far this season. So Zach Ertz claims that reception. We'll see you guys at statistics. All I want to say is thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please stay tuned. We'll see you guys next time. Alright, Joe Flacco and Ben Roethlisberger both have perfect pass ratings in today's episode and both scored 3 touchdowns. Daniel Jones, 2 INTs on the day. Not the greatest performance by him, 16 for 25, but he did do a pretty good job in passing yards today. Rushing wise, Saquon Barkley scores the Giants' only rushing touchdown, which the PAT was blocked. So Mark Ingram also scores a rushing touchdown. And Zach Ertz has 2 touchdowns. So did Larry Fitzgerald. Rob Gronkowski and Alshon Jeffrey both had touchdowns in this one. Zach Ertz almost had 200 receiving yards in today's episode. So we'll see you guys next episode. Have a great